It's the E Square Podcast.
Yeah, that's
you know
what you're supposed to do, right?
The clickbait. It's
The
like
clickbait.
I don't want to
Yeah.
do that, but it's like when you're like, you know, because we all fall for the clickbait, and then it's like an empty promise.
I think it mainly comes down to what's clickbait to you.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And what you would click on.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Because for me it's different.
Right.
For me it's different. You know,
Yeah.
I like the Gary V clickbait shit. I like the the E.T. The Eric Thomas clickbaits. You know what I mean? Where you know they just dropping gems. You know what I mean? And you're like, ooh, run that shit back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
let me repost that. You know, but
I need to get better at it for sure.
we're fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked.
If
That was the
you don't
last
get that
clip,
right, we're fucked.
I'm fucked. Shit. No, but for real, I'm about to start doing the clips because it is very necessary.
It's very necessary, especially because again, I'm nobody, so nobody's gonna sit there and watch fucking 2 hours of me talking.
I disagree.
You
You're
know?
not nobody.
And I don't know. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch me talk for 2 hours, dog.
Come on, you'd be surprised.
So
brother.
you know,
You'd be surprised. You say that, and then you, how you think I feel? Come on, man. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yo, DJ Valet, we back in the building.
Yep.
My first return guest.
yeah, we had to.
I feel like this is a landmark because this is an important moment because you were like, I'll come back on there. That means it wasn't super terrible the first time.
Well,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
I think we have good conversations.
Oh, we do, 100%.
Yeah, I think we have
100%.
good conversations. So at the end of
Yeah.
the day, you know, I mean, even when we link up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think those conversations need to be, somewhat recorded,
Yeah,
because there's a lot of things that we cover, off, behind the camera or just,
we had
like
a whole
on
episode.
scene. And
We had a whole episode last night on the
yeah,
phone.
yeah, exactly. And you're like, yo, you got stop talking to me, and I'm like, fucking don't call me, fool. Just text me then. You know what I mean?
But I hate texting people, bro. I
So,
can't
you know,
communicate. Yeah.
And then I even think we had a little episode when you pulled up to the house when you came to the crib.
That's the same
We
thing.
stood there for like 45 minutes and had a whole nother, episode.
Yeah,
so
it's like the sun's going down. I gotta
right?
go.
Yeah, we can't do that, man. So we definitely,
It's a beautiful thing, though.
You need a camera crew soon.
It's a beautiful thing, bro. Oh, what you talking about? Our own reality show?
No.
Come on. You
not
don't want
at
to do
all,
our own
man.
reality show?
Not.
Come
no,
on, E and
man.
Valet.
No,
Come on, man.
No, not at
We'll
all,
take
man.
We'll take
Not
tours of the
yet.
city.
Not yet.
Give food reviews.
Not.
Come
no.
on, man.
That I mean, all that sounds
Yeah.
good, but
Not with me, just solo.
Yeah, with her.
Okay.
With her.
Okay.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, you gotta
we do that anyway.
You gotta limit the whiteness, like you know what I'm saying, that you have on you.
No, you just might bring out a whole nother
Okay,
side of
okay,
me, so that I
okay.
can't be hanging with no
Okay.
the single young men. Dog. I
Okay.
can't hang out with the
Okay,
single
yeah.
young men. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially alcohol and food,
I'm
getting
a
the
good,
mix.
Yeah, I'm a good influence.
I
Though.
don't need to be hanging out with
I'm a
you,
good
E.
influence. I'm lame, bro. I'm lame. I'm the dude. If you're in a relationship, and like I'm the friend that like the girl will be like, oh, okay, you're just with
You
E.
cool with him? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not the bad influence.
Yeah, no. Because
Cool.
I'm lame. I'm super lame.
Cool.
I'm square.
I like that. Man, you
Yeah.
taking notes, man.
Yeah.
I can hang out with E.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, me and E going out this weekend. Fuck it.
See the wild child come out. Yo, isn't that crazy how we could be? Because I say that, but boy, if I get out the house and I start drinking, bro, I turn into an animal.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
like-
I'm a little self-destructive. I think we
Yeah.
all are, man. All a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
self-destructive, especially with the liquid courage.
the liquid courage. That's
You
what
know.
it really is.
Yeah.
It really is liquid courage, bro.
None of the liquid courage, man.
Bro, people be turning into the Hulk.
So what's poppin', man? I see episode after episode, man. You've been working your ass off. I like
I've
it.
been trying, bro. The biggest thing that I'm just keep reminding myself is remember why I started it, and then be consistent. You know what I mean? And kind of let it take its own life, take on its own life of its own. Because
Yeah.
once it's out of my hands, it's on the internet.
Yeah.
It's like I could promote it and stuff, but then it's just kind of it's like music. It's like you release it to the world, and then the people are gonna accept it how they accept it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing. Like I'm having fun because you know why the best part of all this is that I'm in control. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling, bro. And I have Tiness, you know what I mean? and I have the water hole guys and everybody over here just backing me up, bro. And it's just everything.
The team here has always been top notch,
solid,
man.
bro.
You know
what I mean?
always an A1 squad, man, with Tanessa there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see you working, man.
Thanks,
see you,
bro.
you know, I see the caliber of guests, you know, and I like it. Yeah. Like I hella like it.
I appreciate it. It's weird cause like I got hella of the homies want to come on and shit, and it's like man, like I want to have everybody on, but I gotta think this is a business now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's what I'm trying to make it a business.
Come on, man.
And I gotta think about.
Sound like you got DJ problems, man.
I gotta think about I gotta think about my customers. I gotta think about my listeners.
Come on.
You know, so I gotta think about. It's not just about me. Yeah. Like I will have like one or two of the homies come in just because they offer something mentally, but like for the most part, it's people that I respect, people that are doing dope shit, and people that I think people want to hear on a you know what I mean?
And deserve the platform.
Yes, yeah.
You know, and deserve the platform. You know, because I see that everybody is pretty much local, and you know, in the city. You know, and so the shot that you give. Like I said, man, you literally you give them a seat at the table.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
big.
That's what I wanted. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. And another thing is that I've been thinking about. I've been going over, dude. I'm not doing the local rapper shit. I'm not doing it, man, yo. I'm not doing it. I'm a couple.
Speaking my language,
bro.
Man.
I'm gonna have a couple of the homies come.
I already did it for you.
Yeah.
I did it long enough,
man.
I did it for you, man. So don't worry. You ain't got to go there, man.
Yeah, I just.
Most of them don't appreciate shit anyway, so you can just keep it pushing anyway.
I don't need that false sense of entitlement up here. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
I don't need it.
You know, speaking of local rappers, though, I like the Fake Love shirt that you got on.
Oh, yeah, but he's a legend. He's a legend.
That's what I mean. You get what I mean? Like, there's some of them that deserve the notoriety. You know what I mean? Like, like for real, because they're consistent and they continue to put in the work and they continue to evolve. And you know what I'm saying? And kind of move up that ladder. So
well, it's like more. It's like like Landlord, for example. He's like influential. He's like a staple. He's been around so long. Like I grew up with homie. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to dude. You know what I'm saying? And I like I don't even know him personally like that. You know what I mean? I seen him out in public a couple times. Said what's up, but yeah, I mean we know a lot of the same people, but still it's like people that I respect. I can't have nobody in here that I can't really sit down and have a conversation with.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like you said, it's you own it. It's on your time.
I'm in control, bro. If I don't want you up here, bro, I'm not having you up here.
Right.
And so it's like I've been getting I've been getting a lot of DMs from people that want to come in, and I appreciate everybody want to fuck with me. Like, don't get me wrong, but like I you know what I mean? It's I gotta do what I gotta do.
Man, you got DJ problems, man.
Bro, I feel your pain now.
Welcome to the club, man. Yeah, you got DJ problems, man. You know.
Yeah.
I remember getting the emails and the DMs like, man, why you don't play my shit?
Cause it ain't good, bro.
It ain't good.
Bro, I
can't get jiggy with this shit.
Come on, man. I tweeted this the other day. I was like, hey, I know a lot of cool ass people that make shitty music. Just because you're a cool person, that doesn't mean your music is good. It doesn't mean I'm supposed to support your music. I support your journey. I support your process. But if your music ain't up to par, your whole packaging ain't up to par, if everything is just booty cheeks,
right?
Then I'm not gonna like straight up hate on you unless you ask me. But I'll shit on you if you ask me to. But
right.
But I because people need to be shitted on.
You if you ask me to.
No OBJ. No OBJ. Yo, we will not be slandering other grown men on my show, by the way, either. Yo, this is a place of somewhat of a moral code, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That no jumper shit, bro. I can't rock with a lot of shit that goes on over there, and I do not want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
I feel you.
If I fall into that,
man.
bro, come and smack me over the head, bro.
I'm on that right now. I just had an interview earlier this week to bring a radio show. Just a mix show to
I saw that.
Room Service Radio.
That, yeah.
And so
How'd that go?
like I think it went great because I know what I want to do. And I know that I've been in the DJ game and kind of like this local internet radio stuff, and then with iHeart, but I'm so tired of the small talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm hella tired of small talk. Like, I don't want to talk about nobody's album release.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't give a shit what the Kardashians are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to gossip. You know what I mean? And that's like the, you know,
God.
I mean, unless it's like a segue into
I feel
uplifting
you.
people or,
The
you know,
celebrity
dropping
gossip,
some, you know,
that
yeah,
shit,
or it's like in comparison to drop some gems. You get what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I'm so over that shit,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? And you know, I was telling them in the interview, I'm like, you sure y'all want me here? Like, you sure there's a lane here for me? You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm the old guy on the block now. You know, I'm the old head. Like, and that's not just me saying that. You know what I mean? That's people like you know, and people telling me where I'm at and my, you know, as far as the status in the city. You know what I mean? Like, I don't label myself a legend. You get what I mean? Like, nah, y'all youngsters say that about me, not me. You get what I mean? My DJ peers say that about me, not me. You get what I'm saying? So when I start to hearing those terms, I don't have any. I think to myself, well, I must be getting old. You know what I'm saying? Shit, what else do I? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And so now I'm just here to offer some guidance. You know what I mean? As like the big brother. You know what I mean? And be like, okay, you know, like let me help you in this area, or let me help you here, or you know what I mean, or you know, like you know, you had you know, before we were you know, recording, you had said, you know, well, why do you want to be a rapper, or why, you know, it's questions like that where, like, let me save you 10 years, little homie.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
like, let
man.
me save you 10 years
Yeah.
of spinning in circles, chasing your fucking tail, because you really just don't know what you want to be. You just want to look busy.
Yeah.
You just want to look like you're doing some shit.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, let me save you 10 years real quick. You feel me? So I'm at that level right now, man, where like I don't want to talk about no small talk, dog. Like, I want to talk about some business moves, some righteous move. Like, I want to talk about your mental health. I want to talk about your peace. You know what I mean? Like, I want to talk about like where is your foundation at? You get what I mean? Because
Your why.
just if you don't have your foundation, then I'm just gonna watch you eventually fall. I'm gonna watch you crumble. You know what I mean? And I don't really want to do that. It's, you know, not if I'm taking the time out to have a fucking conversation with you. Because at this time in my life, my G, I ain't just sitting around having conversations with motherfuckers. So you get what I mean? So if I'm having a conversation with you, it's because, hey, you know, 10 years from now, man, I don't want to see you fall. You know what I mean? Like, are there going to be stumbles? Are there going to be some speed bumps and some potholes in the road? Absolutely. You get what I mean? Are you going to have to dodge and weave on this journey? Absolutely. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you fall. You know what I mean? So, you know, I once heard, and I don't even know where it was. I can't even, you know, give credit to the person, or, you know, or the meme, or wherever the fuck I saw, you know, whoever the tweet. But success is measured by how high you bounce off the ground. So if you can withstand a fall, it's because you got something to fall on. You know what I mean? I mean, imagine falling off the top rung of a ladder with nothing to fall on. You just continue to descend. You get what I mean? So if you got a foundation, nigga, you can go all the way to the top. You feel me? You can go to the top. And you can fall. You feel me? And when you're gonna hit something, you're gonna hit the ground. You know what I mean? You're gonna hit a foundation, and you're gonna bounce up. But if you don't got no foundation, bro, you'll continue to descend when you take that fall, bro.
Spiral out of control.
And it's a tough. That's tough. You know what I mean? That's tough. I've been there. You know what I mean? That's how I know. That's how I know you continue to fall without a foundation, man. You know. So
That's a great analogy. I'm thinking like, damn, you know. Because that's where I'm at. Because I'm trying to lay my foundation. I spent my whole 20s. I wish I had you when I was 19. Because, yo, I'm waking up 10 years later like, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I tried a lot of shit, but I feel you. Like
I said, imagine the people who do have me in their 20s and don't utilize.
And don't listen.
You feel me? And don't utilize their resources. Like, especially when I'm sitting right in front of you going, hey, man, I'm a resource. I'm a resource. You know what I'm saying? Like, use me. Why? You know what I mean? Please use me. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
that's part of your purpose too.
No, it is my purpose. You get what I mean? Is to give back.
Yeah.
It's always been in my spirit to give back and to help guide. You feel me? Like I said, I didn't have a big brother, so I was the big brother. You know what I mean? I'm the oldest out of like 40-something grandchildren.
You're the one that had to learn the hard way.
The super hard way, you know what I mean? And I brought a couple motherfuckers down with me, you know what I mean? And so, you know, I got to deal with that too. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got to deal with that too. I got to deal with bringing some people down into the mud with me and then me being strong enough to come up out of it and them not. Yeah. You feel me? And now we're in our, you know, I'm 40 years old. You get what I mean? Now some of my homies are pushing 40 and they still in the mud. Yeah. You feel me? And they're in and they're in the mud because I showed them. I actually led them that way. Yeah. You feel me? Now I'm trying to lead them out of the mud, and that's harder to do.
Yeah, man. People, man. There's so many things going through my head right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just so important to have to swallow your pride and ask for help when you got it there. When you're a young person too, you know. But I don't know why the fuck are young people so goddamn.
Because I think we touched on it in our phone conversation. So,
the big brother.
in my adolescent years, I thought I knew everything. Yep. And I didn't even have the fucking internet. Yeah. My you feel me? You see where I'm going with this? My pops told me that he thought he knew everything in his teenage years, right? His teenage years was in the 70s. So, if by nature we think we fucking know everything in our adolescent years, how do you think these kids right now, in their teens, and they're going through their adolescent phase, and they got Google and the Instagram Bible?
Oh, man. They're lost in the sauce.
They think they know. Yeah. They think they know more than God.
Yeah, the thing about it now is like the truth is being blurred with the lies. It's like you don't know what to believe now. You know what I mean?
Well, now they're manipulating us with this device.
That's what I'm saying.
And so, again, man, if you think you knew everything already, now there's someone on the other end of that going, "Oh, you think you know everything?"
Yeah. Here you go. Know this, motherfucker.
Know this.
Yeah.
You feel me? Read that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so when you got something like, you know, when you got a device like this, man, that's that low key is manipulating what side or your perception of the other side. Yeah. The division is inevitable. You feel me? Division is inevitable, man.
Yeah, did you watch that documentary that came out?
I did.
Yeah.
And
what was it called? The
Social
Dilemma.
Social Dilemma.
Yep.
Yeah, I watched it, and it was a lot of confirmation. You know, it's a lot of confirmation. You know, I didn't grow up with this stuff. Yeah. You feel me? I think I had a MySpace account at the age of 26, 27. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had MySpace. I had MySpace too. I come from the transitional period. You know
absolutely.
What I mean? Yeah.
So and then I think I just had you know how Facebook gives you those you know how many years ago those
the flashback
posts. Yeah. I had one that was from 11 years ago. So I was on Facebook at the end of like 2009. You know, and man, I was 29 years old. You know what I mean? Like social media, like the craze, you know, the hype of social media really didn't hit me until I was in my 30s. Think of that shit, dog.
It's so crazy, bro.
You get what I mean? Yeah. And so it's really, really easy for me to look at my kids and be like, damn, they're in the Matrix, bro.
Yeah, but do you feel like...
And they don't even know it.
Yeah, they don't even know it. Do you feel like it's better now, though, because of all that access to information? You know what I mean? Like, it can... the internet
I think it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, it's a gift and a curse. It's all about your perception.
Yeah.
You know?
We definitely have to teach kids or teach ourselves how to use the internet. We have to look at it like that, bro. Cause
we had to.
Because you get swallowed up.
You know, I mean, even
we're all swallowed.
Even I do.
Internet is like this.
Even I get at times get swallowed up in social media. You feel me? And so, but if someone my age gets swallowed up in social media, I don't think these kids have a chance, bro.
They don't.
They don't have a chance, bro.
They don't.
You know, I grew up in the era. I grew up in the crack cocaine era. It is so similar. It's so similar. I used to get into lightweight arguments with my kids because they wouldn't walk somewhere for something they needed, but would walk in 115. They would walk 2 miles in 115-degree heat to get Wi-Fi.
Fiends, bro.
Fiends.
Yeah.
What's the?
There's no difference.
There's
bro.
no difference. Not to me.
Nah.
Not to me. Not when you firsthand saw. You know what I mean?
There's something that you need.
And that to me, that's just scary, bro.
Yeah.
That's just super scary.
I think they're gonna. I think they. I don't know if this is even a realistic suggestion, but I think they definitely need to say, they definitely need to limit the amount of time that people are allowed to be on social media, bro.
That ain't gonna happen.
I know it's not, but what is it doing to the brain?
Because you got free will.
But you're rewiring the. There's no science that says if a kid is staring into the screen for 25 years, what does that do to their brain?
They don't know yet.
Right, exactly. But
you know what I mean? They don't know yet.
But like,
and to be real, they're not gonna fix that problem. They're gonna come up with a pill for that problem.
God damn. Hey, bro, we just need to move to like Colombia or something and get it. You know what I'm saying, and just build a cabin or something, build a compound, bro.
We own it. Like I'm already on it. We're setting up how we're gonna get off this grid.
Yeah,
you feel me?
You got to think
but
like that
but
now.
to be able to get off of it and then plug in when you want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we've already experienced the Matrix to the point to where it's like, man, I could do without it.
Yeah.
You know, I could do without it. As long as as long as everything is good and set up, I could do without it. You
100%.
know? And so the way I look at it now is, well, then set it up.
It's
like,
almost
let's set it up.
It's like a catch-22 because when you disconnect yourself, like I don't know if you've ever really disconnected for a few months or a few weeks or even a few days, you feel disconnected. You feel like, you missing out. You don't know what's going on in the world. But then when you're in it, you feel like it's consuming your life.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn,
well,
bro.
we took a cruise. We took a 7-day cruise, and
I'm listening, bro.
We opted out for the you can get Wi-Fi in your cabin on these cruises, right? And we opted out to not have it. And it was a 7-day cruise.
Enjoy your vacation.
And we opted out. I said we don't.
You gonna sit in your room and be scrolling on your vacation that you paid for? We didn't want it,
bro. So we was on this boat, and I kind of set everything up back at home. Like, hey man, if there's an emergency, like telling my kids, if there's an emergency, like call 911. You feel me? Like I'm gonna be on the other side of the world. There's nothing I could do anyway. You know what I mean? So, if it's bleeding too bad, I'm not gonna be able to stop it. So
time to grow up.
Make sure you call 911. Here's here's this number, here's that number. But yeah, man. So we did it. And to be real, I don't think it was at a time in my life when I needed a break anyway.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like fiending to get on the phone or nothing. You know what I mean? I think when we got into the ports, and got Wi-Fi at the small little bars and stuff like that, I think we logged in, kind of checked in on everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Posted, hey guys, we're alive, we're good, you know what I mean? And then whoop, right back out, back to vacation.
Yeah.
So we did it. We loved it. When we were done with when we were done with the whole cruise, man, I came back. I felt recharged. I don't think I felt I missed out on anything.
Yeah, you realize that when you get back.
I was recharged. Yeah. I was ready to go. Yeah. You know,
because the shit you don't really miss out on anything because you think about like what you're scrolling through yesterday. You don't remember that shit. You don't remember what you scrolled through yesterday. That shit is just you just scrolling. And then it's there. You look at it and then it's gone because there's so much more shit coming.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But I mean that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I have
that's
like.
That's where I'm at with that, man. We ready to get off this grid.
Yeah.
We ready to go. You know.
Real.
Have a garden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have some chickens and you know,
not
no pigs.
Thing.
My pops probably want some pigs, man, but we don't do the swine, you know what I mean?
I mean,
we don't do the pigs.
Even if it's like
I have a turkey,
like a nice pig,
nah,
like a nice, like not a nice pig, not a nice pig, but like a
like nice pig, like Miss Piggy, like what the hell, like what the hell?
Like a well taken care of pig.
Nah, cause we're gonna eat them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
you
wouldn't eat them.
My pops would eat them.
You wouldn't eat a well taken care of pig.
I mean, if there wasn't nothing else to eat,
and all that.
If there wasn't else to eat, you know what I mean. But I agree. You know,
what about goats?
Islands, man, they grew up slaughtering pigs all the time in the backyards.
Lambs and all that. I love lamb.
I mean, you know, maybe for like the milk or something. I don't know.
You're not vegetarian, right?
No.
But back to what I was gonna say. I want to when I get enough money, I want to take my whole family on vacation, right? But I'm gonna hype it up. I'm gonna be like, yeah, we're going to fucking Greece, right? You know what I'm saying? Like 15 of us, right? And I'm gonna hype it up. I'm gonna get everybody excited. And then right before we leave to go to the airport, I'm gonna bring out a pillowcase. Everybody's phones.
Yeah.
Popping them in there.
Yeah.
Let's see who wants to go. Who still wants to go.
I'm
gonna give you. I'm a little Polaroids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys each one of these cameras.
Yeah.
But the phones gotta go, man, because. That it does need balance. Like I hate being at the table eating.
Yeah.
No phones allowed. Don't be at your don't pull out your phone.
It used to be like that in the household.
Yeah.
It used to be like that, man.
Yeah.
And then we kind of.
Yeah, I know.
You know, then we slipped into it. And,
yeah.
You know.
Hey, but I will. Well, the one thing I really do appreciate though is if you guys are having a family dinner or any dinner every night, leave your phones in the other room. We're gonna take this time and we're gonna eat. And we're gonna not even think about our phones.
It's crazy, man. But you absolutely
easy
right.
It's so easy to say, but it's so hard to do, though.
I think it's hella hard to do. I think even talking about it, people are like, man, fuck that. You know, like, even if you do business on your phone, sometimes it's okay to, respond 20 minutes late. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to be like right away. So it's that. Excuse me, it's that microwave mentality,
Yeah, but talking about business though, you haven't launched it yet, but Chief Lumpia. Hey, you told me about it, and then when you posted it and you told me you said you put it out there that it's coming.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, bro. I was like, yeah, because I like to hear when I hear about shit behind the scenes and then I see it come to fruition.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful. It inspires me. It lights a fire under my ass.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope.
Well, it's it was never supposed to be called Chief Lumpia. Like the idea came to me in like 2012, 2013.
Been sitting on this idea for that long.
Man, I got a lot of stuff that I'm sitting on, to be real, man. Yeah. But this one was like, this one came to me when my kids was watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And it's a part on there where the Oompa Loompas. And for some reason, Oompa Lumpia popped into my, I'm a sucker for Lumpia, man. I'm Chamorro, I'm Pacific Islander, like at all the family parties. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm just playing.
You and everybody else.
Fucking with you.
But yeah, man. Oompa Lumpia, dog. Like, it just came in. I was like, man, that'd be a dope ass name for a Lumpia company. And I was like, we could do the workers' uniforms and shit. It could just look, it could look all it could look, we just take that whole theme, right?
Yeah.
So I get to writing shit down and Oompa Lumpia, whatever, But at that time, I was still kind of like climbing the DJ ladder. So I shelved it. I got this little file in my room, in my filing cabinet, that's like full of like just business ideas that pop up, put them down, what I'm saying? So Oompa Lumpia got shelved. And I really just I would talk about it all the time. I would see something like on Willy Wonka or the Oompa Loompias, and I'd be like, and I'll bring it back up. You know, I'd be like, man, that shit would be so dope. So I just continue to speak it, right? Just continue to put it in the atmosphere. Yeah. And then earlier this year, with the whole COVID thing, my wife was like, hey, we should sell pupusas. She's El Salvadorian Mexican, and I was like, man, I love pupusas. I was like, I was like, man, fuck it, let's slang them, So we made some pupusas, and we was like, man, we're gonna have to tweak the recipe, and then and it was just like, that, like we don't make pupusas all the time. We not finna just jump in the pupusa game and just start slanging pupusas, So I was like, well, damn, let's slang lumpia. Let's take Oompa Lumpia off the shelf. Yeah. So I sat down and I started to Google Oompa Lumpia. Somebody in 2015.
Yeah, after you had initially thought about it.
3 years after I initially thought about it. Yeah. Somebody in 2015 took it, trademarked it, got the website, and the cool part about it, it was somebody in Vegas. The name and everything is like registered to somebody over on Spring Mountain.
So who's doing it now?
Well, it's just parked.
It's sitting there.
It's just sitting there. But I'm not, and they're like, oh, you can buy the website for, $1,500. And I'm like,
people make bread off of that shit.
Absolutely.
Bro.
I know.
Just thinking of a name.
Just thinking of a name, buy the domain
they have
for
no
99 cents.
They have no intentions of making.
Nope. I got a boy who's done that a few times. But it just never, like I said, I was like, I'm not going to go buy that shit. I'm not buying that name back, like just because I came to I slept on it. Like that's my bad, you feel me? So I just came up with a different name, and kind of ran with my pops. My pop's name is Chief, you know what I mean? Like they call him Chief.
I love it though. I love
Chief of the family.
I love the branding. So the logo, the graphic with the fish hook. Yeah. Is hard, bro.
Thank you, man.
Bro, who did that?
Thank you. That's my shout out to my boy Intro. Intro actually, he made it. He vectored it. Okay. But I drew it up. Okay. So I got the hook. I got everything on paper and pencil. Yeah. And I wrote it down. I put it all on paper and pencil, and I took a picture of it. Yeah. And I said, hey, man, I need you to make this. I need you to make this digital. You know what I mean? Like vector this shit. Like I need to go on shirts. It needs to go on hats.
It's dope. It's perfect, bro. Yeah. It almost looks like a movie poster.
Man, I didn't even think of that.
It almost looks like it's so good, bro.
For real?
Yeah, it's so good, bro.
Man,
it's perfect,
you,
bro. Like,
appreciate it.
I wouldn't gas you up if it was trash.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? But it was, no, I'm dead ass serious.
I literally drew that up on my computer desk at the house.
It's perfect.
And my boy Intro, man. Shout out to Intro, man.
The branding on it is solidito, bro.
Cool. Yeah. And we got more coming.
So when is it gonna drop though?
Today. Today, actually, we started taking pre-orders today.
Put me in.
You feel
Write
me?
Down. Yeah.
I got you. Don't even trip. She's over here in the corner taking pre-orders now.
Take the money.
Everything go to her. Yeah, I don't even deal with the money no more, bro. Listen, I'm gonna be real. Look, my life changed when I allowed my wife to handle all the finances. It's crazy, dog. I didn't respect money. Yeah. No. I didn't respect money. I'm a hustler.
No, I'm
a hustler, dog.
It's a trend with men, bro. It's a trend.
I'll blow it, man. It's a trend, I will. I'll blow the money. I got no discipline when it comes to money because I got the attitude like, fuck it, I'll make it tomorrow. I'll make it back. I'll make double tomorrow.
I don't know what it is with us, with men, bro. Cause I'm the same way. Like a lot of women that I meet. I'm not saying like all women, but a lot of women just are better at like that kind of shit. At that kind of like,
listen, man, life been real good since I let her take them finances, bro.
Yeah, man, it's good.
Life been real good, man. I ain't had to worry about shit, man. Every time I want to buy something, there's money there. I'm like, damn, what is you doing something on the side? Like, what is you doing?
For real, it's weird like that, huh?
Hell yeah. Let me get one of those right quick.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man.
Hold on, let me get you your shit. Oh, there we go. Modelo.
Bottle popper right here.
Yeah, we don't have a. We don't even have a. Usually, use a lighter. Oh man.
That's mine too.
Yo, I laugh so hard. I like tilt my head back. I like put a kink in my neck, bro. God damn. Bro, I've been cracking my neck a lot, right? And I've been feeling like, yo, I feel like sometimes I crack my neck and I'll be like, damn, yo, am I okay? Like I start seeing stars and shit. Like, damn, I need to stop doing that.
I don't know if you're supposed to see stars.
No, bro, that's what I'm saying. I'd be like, damn, did I just paralyze myself?
Yeah, you might want to relax with that, man. But thank you, man. Thank you for the compliments on Chief Lumpia, man, for real, because that, you know, like I said, man, you know, I just kind of, I've been, like I said, I love Lumpia. Yeah. I love Lumpia, man. And I just want to I wanted to put a Vegas spin on it. You know, I wanted to just put this infused, you know, just like fuse it with all kind of other stuff, man. So,
it's
man.
So simple,
Stay
bro.
tuned,
it's
man. We got some new, we got like 6 flavors up right now on the website, bro. But I got these other flavors that are coming. You know what I mean? We want to do desserts. It's like, we're gonna take it to that level.
It's so funny because it's like we were talking about before, like you have like with music and up and coming artists not packaging themselves right and all that. It's like the same thing with anything you do. If you have a business, you know, it's like you have the product, you know, and you didn't invent lumpia. You know what I mean? You're not like inventing a new thing.
In fact, lumpia is a Filipino thing. You know what I mean? It's just my islands are so close to the Philippines. We kind of, you know, we adopted some things. You feel me? Yeah. So you know,
you put your own spin on it.
Put my spin on it. You know, and we gonna take it and run with it. You know, and it's also I'm just at that time in my life too, man. Again, where I want to slow down. I want to do some more family-oriented things. You know, my kids are all young adults now. You know what I'm saying? I want to have them in an environment that, you know, that's not the club and alcohol and, you know, drugs and pimps and hoes.
There's other shit to life, bro. You know,
you can get caught. You know, you can get caught in that nightlife and that whole lifestyle, man. Like
it's real easy.
Like tough. You feel me? So, you know, I just wanted to
bring something. I worry about Vic in that sense.
Yeah, me too, man. You know what I mean?
Vic in that sense,
you know,
man.
I mean, you know, he's a good kid, man. He's real grounded, man. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's got foundation. Yeah. You feel me? I do. I feel like he's got a lot of foundation. So therefore, you know, I give my kids to God, man. You know what I mean? It's this shit out of my control now, man.
Yeah, is this been a weird transitional for like both of you guys, like like kind of setting your kids free,
bro?
In a way,
I thought when they got older, man, it was just gonna be hella easy.
Yeah.
I thought when my kids got older and they left the crib, man, I was gonna be like, cool.
Hey, Pops, can I move back in, Pops?
You know, and you know, most of them have, you know what I mean? But you know, there's always this, you know, my doors will always be open. You know what I mean? They'll always be open for my kids, man. But it's different, bro. It's different. I don't got no control. Yeah. You feel me? I don't have no control over how they live their life or anything. You feel me? All I can do is trust that I did the best that I could, and they took, you know, they took what I taught them and they run with it. They you know, they apply it and utilize it. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, and like I said, man, I got an open door policy, man. You know, they can come back home. You know, that shit come with stipulations. You feel me? It ain't easy. It ain't, you know, and I'm not gonna make it easy. You get what I'm saying? Because
no, the best thing you could do as an adult,
it gets comfortable.
The best thing you can do as an adult is be hard on them right now. You know, that's or as the parent. You know what I mean? Like
I am. You know what I mean? I'm dad. You know, I am. I'm dad. I'm the disciplinarian. You know what I mean? And you know, and S. Dot is mom. You feel me? And she plays her role. You feel me? As mom. You know where. She's, you know, she got to kind of be the softer side, and you know what I mean, and you know, and sometimes those roles switch. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm you know, I'm the good cop, and she's, you know, you know, jumping in they, you know, trying to strangle them and shit like that. You know, so you know, it's a great balance, man. But yeah, man, the transition has been crazy.
That's
like it's crazy, dog. It's like it's dumbass crazy. You feel me? And my prayers change. You know what I'm saying? Because they're adults now and they're out in the world. You feel me? And they're not in my house, and I don't have no curfew for them.
You don't know what
they don't got to check in with me, and and I don't know what they're doing.
You still got one more in high school.
I still got one. I got She's 16, Momi. She's at home. You know, she the last one. She's 16, going on 25. You know what I mean? And you know, and we just trying to, you know, We give her as much time as possible. You know what I mean? And it's dope, man. It's dope, man. We you know we raised 6 fucking kids, dog. Yeah. You know, we was just talking about it earlier. You know, or I think on the way here we stopped to have like some lunch, and what we was talking about was, you know, like getting my CDL, and then buying a truck and just working for ourselves and hitting the road and getting paid to just hit the road and not even be in a rush. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like stop at every rest stop, stop at every town that we pass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm 40 and I got 5 young adult kids, and my youngest daughter, our 6th kid, is 16. You know what I mean? Like, I got
and you're only 40 still.
And I'm only 40, dog. I got a whole nother fucking life to live. You feel me?
100%.
I got a whole nother life to live, bro.
Like a new chapter.
Absolutely, man. And it's tough because people want to put us in a box. People want to tell us to have another kid. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck would we do that for, dog? You feel me? Like, I mean,
6.
That's just not in our cars. It's not in our cars, bro. You feel me? It's just not. Like, you know, we live our life backwards. You know what I mean? We had all the kids at 15, right up front. You feel me?
As soon as you could.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as we could, yo. You feel me? Like, and so now we're at the point, dog, where it's like, you know, like we got one grandson. You know what I mean? Like I'm a grandpa. You feel me? Like it's a whole nother life, dog. It's a whole nother life. You know what I mean? And I'm still young enough to come in here and, you feel me, and conversate with you and throw it back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still connected. Yeah. You know, I still got that young heart. You know, I still got that young energy, man.
Bro. Your spirit's young.
And that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I got a whole nother life to live. I got a whole second half of a book. Yeah. You feel me?
You ain't even halfway there yet. No. You ain't even halfway there yet.
Nah, man. Yeah. Like something big is about to happen in our lives, man. Like I just lately, for maybe the past month and a half, like God has just been speaking to me in numbers. Like I cannot stop seeing repetitive, you know, numbers, bro. Like, you know, and I'm not just saying like, you know, a specific number. I'm talking about everywhere, dog. Like just repetitive numbers, and you know, and God is a God of numbers, man. You feel me? God is a God of numbers, bro. He loves numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I pay attention to that shit, man. And so, you know, I know something big is about to happen. I don't even know what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, I'm ready.
Keep that energy.
I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you get what I'm saying? I know God got me. So let's. You feel me? I trusted Him this far. Yeah. You know what I mean? So let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, your energy, man, is such a is so critical to anybody's success. You know, how you feel and what do you project outward and how you feel about yourself. And you could be in the shittiest situation, kind of, you know? Yeah. But if you feel like, if you're just still grateful and you still putting out that grateful energy and just being like, yo, I'm still alive, like I'm still kicking, you know what I mean? And it's like,
I think I told him that in the interview on Monday. Yeah. For the internet radio station. I said, man, I'm here. I made it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here, man. I made it, dog. Like I didn't give a day. You feel me? I ain't give no more than 48, 72 hours to the state. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no holes in me, no bullets. You feel me? Yeah. Like, you know, I every bullet that was every bullet, every round that ever flew by me, it flew by me. It didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I've been in some shit, dog, and I'm here to live, to tell about it. You know what I mean? And not just surviving, but actually thriving. Yeah. You know what I mean? And really just got this perception on life where I'm just dumbass grateful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like super grateful. Yeah. You know?
How could you not be? You know what I'm saying?
I seen too many fall.
Yeah, for real.
I seen too many fall, bro. You know what I mean? I got people, you know, I got my peoples that are coming home. You feel me? Like I got people coming home, bro, and you know, it's on my Instagram post. You know, I got one of my big homies, Maka, man. Shout out to Mock. He gave me a gun and a pound of weed in 1995. You feel me?
Oh, that's dangerous.
And 6 months later, he got sentenced to like 25, right? Mm-hmm. He gets out in 20. He do 20. He come home and end up at church with me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you start seeing stuff like that, bro, like you can't help but to think and to just be grateful of God's grace.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people quote Nipsey. Let me say this again, dog. a lot of people quote Nipsey Hussle, dog, and they're always quoting like the gangster shit.
Yeah.
They rarely quote Nipsey's verses when he speaks about God's grace. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I think that I don't think people like to accept that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you ain't here because of the moves you made.
Yeah.
I'm not here because of the moves I made. I'm not here because I played chess well.
Divine intervention.
You feel me? I'm here because God placed me here. Mm-hmm. You get what I mean? I'm here because God has had his hand on my life the whole fucking time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so I think we tend to overlook. I think we tend to overlook the fact of how God's grace works in our personal lives.
Yeah.
You know, so
there's something else going on beyond our capacity. You know what I'm saying? Beyond our understanding.
Whether you want to, whether you want to, acknowledge it,
whatever you want to call it,
or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you can call it what you know. Yeah. I tend to think that I'm spiritually bilingual.
Yeah,
you
bro.
feel me?
Yeah,
I believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and my Savior. That's what saved me. You feel me? But if Jesus leaves a bad taste in your mouth, then what you want to talk about, dog? You want to talk about karma? You want to replace the word God with universe? Let's do it.
We all talking about.
You know what
the
I'm
same
saying? We
thing.
talking about the same shit, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like what you where you want to go with it?
Yeah,
you know?
that's something I've come to realize recently too.
Absolutely, man.
You know,
like if you don't believe in Jesus, that's cool. We
Yeah.
can still talk spiritually.
Yeah.
We can still talk about spirits.
We still talking about the same.
We talking about the same shit, just in different languages.
Yeah, we don't gotta go to war about it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have different levels of understanding.
You would think we didn't have to go to war about it, but you know.
People. Well, I think people get too wrapped up in their emotions to have a really logical
Absolutely,
conversations.
man.
You know.
Absolutely, man. I was just talking to my wife about this, man. I got a guy on my Facebook, man, who every
Just
post
goes in, huh?
he just goes in on
anti-religion?
anti-religion, anti-Bible, anti-Jesus, anti-Christian. I'm like, damn, dog. I'm like, that's your purpose?
Yeah.
That's your purpose, dog?
That's
like,
what
damn,
your energy for?
who exactly? Like, who hurt you? Who
hurt you?
Who hurt you, dog? What's the name of the pastor that hurt you, dog?
Touched
you know what I mean?
you.
Yeah, did he touch you?
Shit.
Like,
yeah, what happened?
Let me apologize for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we ain't all the same, dog. It matters
There's
matters what church you go to, just like it matters what doctor you go to.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I think you need a second opinion, my G. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you need to try it again somewhere else. Somebody hurt you, dog.
Where's your basis of information?
Absolutely.
You know?
And if what you believe in, if what you place your faith in makes you get on the internet every day and bash other people for something that they believe in that makes them a better person, I damn sure don't want to believe in that God.
Yeah.
I damn sure don't want to believe in what you believe in, dog, because that ain't what the gospel teach me.
Yeah, what do you? Yeah, no, I feel you.
You get what I'm saying?
It's
That's not what the gospel of Jesus Christ teach me.
Yeah, you.
That should teach me to love you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And to forgive you and to show you grace, even though you don't even have my understanding.
Yeah.
I'm still supposed to love you.
Yeah.
You can bash my Jesus all day.
Yeah.
That don't make me want to come at your throat.
Yeah.
You feel me? It just means, man, you ain't tasted God's goodness.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, man.
You ain't stared at the devil in his eyes yet.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because when you do that, when you can actually see that, then you can recognize God's goodness.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't recognize God's goodness because they ain't never stared the devil in his fucking eyes.
Yeah, the level of understanding isn't there, and they base their opinions on assumptions and no experience, no facts, no.
Yeah, and take and take one scripture,
Well,
one scripture out of a whole book and run with it.
What you say earlier, the Instagram Bible, but you know what? Saying that, like, I'm guilty of it too. I've been there. I've been like, yo, the Bible, that shit out my face. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit and
me too though. Me too.
And I can't. And you can't dismiss anything, because anything in life, to me, because everything has something to offer, you know, and it's really about how you receive it and how you interpret it and how you apply it to your life, you know. But it's nothing to allow yourself to get to a point where you have to throw out negative energy. You have to bash something else, unless it's pure evil. Unless it's pure evil, but other than
I mean,
that,
the dude told me that, you know, the gospel didn't change my life. He said that he said that the gospel didn't change my life, that Jesus and God didn't change my life. He said that I changed because I was ready to change.
Yep.
And that's complete bullshit.
Oh, my bad.
No.
I was like, hold on.
It's complete bullshit. You feel me? I didn't change because I wanted to change.
Okay.
You feel me? My God used my kids. You know what I mean? My kids came home from church one day and banged on my room door. And we was knocked the hell out from the club the night before. We was at the club the night before. You feel me?
Okay.
I sleep in on Sundays. I've been, you know what I mean? I'm at the club on Saturday night. I don't get home till the sun coming up on Sunday.
Yeah.
You feel me? My kids came home banging on my door talking about, we gotta go to this church, Dad. Wait,
okay.
what?
I get what you're saying.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
So I took them to this church, and the whole time I'm at this church, I'm like, man, fuck this place. Straight up.
Sold out?
Yeah. Straight up. I'm like, this shit crazy, cuz.
Your kids?
The fuck? Absolutely, yeah.
Damn.
And the first Sunday I went, they got up and taught about tithes and shit, talk about give 10% of your money and shit. I'm like, you got me fucked. I'm sitting in the seat like, you got me fucked. I'm not giving you 10% of shit.
Offense went up. Yeah.
But not just 1 week. 6, 7, 8 weeks, dog.
Yeah.
You feel me? Only reason why I'm going back is because my kids love this place. And I'm like, damn, why do I keep getting up every Sunday? I'm tired as fuck, man. I was just DJing the night before. I just got home 2 hours before they woke me up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why I keep taking them to this bill? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the whole time, bro. For real, man. I sat there, bro, like, man, every time they talked about money, dog, I was like, man, this motherfucker talk about tithes one more time, dog, I'm out this bitch.
Yeah,
Straight up, bro. That's how I felt.
You're speaking for a lot of people right now, bro.
Absolutely, and that's why that's the point.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that was 6 years ago. You feel me? Now I teach tithes. Now I'm a tithe teacher.
What happened? Where was the switch, bro?
Testimony.
Yeah.
Testimony. You get what I mean? The words itself, the word itself says, try me. God was like, try me, little motherfucker, since you know it all.
Yeah.
Try me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And where I'm from, anybody that say, try me,
You gonna try?
he's gonna try you.
Yeah.
I sat my wife down and I said, look, man, and this must have been 6 months into the church. We was 6 months into the church already. I was like, you want to try this tithing thing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
let's
wanna
just
get these motherfuckers my money?
let's try it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, man, and I ain't looked back since, dog. And the fruits that come from it, have been it just you can't even measure it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't even measure the amount of that's been poured back into our lives. You get what I mean? From forgiveness, from family restoration. You get what I'm saying? From relationship restoration.
I want to stop you right here
know?
because I think people tithe, and a lot of people feel iffy about tithing because they give the church money. And what they're expecting back is like, $10,000 check, you know what I'm saying? To show up at their door.
But that
You know
it also points out a problem.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? It points out a problem, and that's what got me.
Yeah.
That's what got me. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what sermon it was. Excuse me.
There you go.
I don't know what sermon it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And, and this the type of Christian I am. I like to have a beer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll say motherfucker and Jesus in the same sentence, dog. You get what I'm saying? Like, pray for me. I still got some shit to work on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not a
human,
perfect
bro.
man, you get what I'm saying? But I found something that I could hang on to. I found something that gave me some foundation. You feel me? And it was bigger than me. It was bigger than anything I ever knew. You get what I mean? I can't see it. I can't. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was a sermon, and the pastor, you know, shout out to my pastor, man, my spiritual father, man, Pastor Lockie, man, and you know, over at Win the City LV, man. It's you know, I call him my spiritual trainer. You get what I mean? You know, most men will say that we're 3-part beings, right? You agree with that? I'm sure the editing guy, you know, agrees with that. You know, we're 3-part beings, right? You know, mind, body, soul, right? Yeah. A man will go into hundreds of $1,000s of debt to get his mind right. You know what I mean? Chasing fucking degrees. You get what I mean? We will pay for a gym membership and not even fucking go. This guy, I've done it. You feel me? We'll pay for a gym membership to get our physical, right? All of this shit costs money. As soon as it comes to our soul, that third part of our being, this is what we do. I got my personal relationship with God. I don't need to give no money. God is free. I can drop to my knees anywhere. You feel me? Those are my words. Those are my words.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But the pastor had told me, Pastor Lockie, in one of his sermons, I can't even remember which one it was. He said, when you go to the doctor will touch you in certain places and go, does it hurt here? You feel me? He touching your elbow. Do it hurt there? Nah, it don't hurt there. You know, your wrist. Do it hurt there? Nah. You know, what about your shoulder? Do it hurt there? Nah. You know what I mean? You know, what about your neck? Oh, you know, touch you right. It hurts there.
Yeah.
That's just like church. The pastor talks about forgiveness, and you're willing to receive it. God, forgive me. You know what I'm saying? God, forgive me. All the wrong that I've done, please forgive me. You accept that. You feel me? Starts talking about, restoration. He starts talking, speaking blessings over you. Your business is gonna flourish. You get what I mean? Man, you receive. You get what I mean? Yeah. Soon as he starts talking about money, you go, ooh, ow, ooh. Ooh, ouch. You feel me? Oh, that shit hurt right there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
You feel me? So the pastor ain't nothing but a doctor, just in a spiritual form. You feel me?
Man, the pastor got a tough job.
He got a tough-ass job, dog.
Hey, shout out Pastor Lockie, man.
Yeah, man.
I love Pastor Lockie.
Yeah, man.
I love Carolyn. You know what I'm saying? The whole family, little Dr. Love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them. They taught me a lot, bro.
Man.
They taught me a lot,
too.
too.
And like I said, and here's the crazy part about it. We'll read these millionaires and these billionaires, right? They will tell you, dog, it's all about your giving.
Yeah.
It's in your giving, yo. You're not going to be a millionaire being stingy. You're not going to be a billionaire being stingy. Yeah. It's in your giving.
Yeah. Holding on to them little pennies.
But as soon as the pastor,
as
soon as the Bible tell you about it,
hard job, bro.
You're like, oh my God, I don't want to get it. 10%. Oh my God. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, bro, as soon as I started tithing, giving up that 10%, now I'm like, give it.
Yeah.
Give it. Because now money don't own me no more. You feel me? See, money was my master before.
Yeah, I think the problem too is that your expectations as a tither has to be in check. Like I said before, like, it's
about the heart.
I'm gonna give you 10%, and then you'll receive.
What am I getting back?
Yeah, right. So I'm supposed to. I should be rich. I've been tithing for the last year. Where the fuck my check at? And you know what I'm saying? But that return doesn't come in monetary.
Exactly.
Form.
That's what I was gonna say. But maybe you didn't get the money yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe there was other things that God needed to fix first before He give you the big check.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If I would have been making the money that I've been making for the last 3 years, if I would have made that money 10 years ago, that shit would have broke. That shit would have killed us. I probably would be divorced. You feel me? I'd probably have I'd probably be a bigger alcoholic than I was, then. You feel me? I'd probably have a drug problem. You know what I mean? I got a destructive personality. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So when I started tithing, that's the exact, perception that I had.
Yeah.
Was, well, give it back. If I'm giving 10%, shit, I must get 20 back. You feel me?
For real.
Then I got evicted out of my house live on air.
Fuck that type of shit, man.
You feel me? Listen, I was mad at God for a minute,
okay,
dog. I was like, man, fuck that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I've been doing good. I've been tithing. I've been feeding the homeless and shit. I'm a leader in my church. You know what I'm saying? How I get evicted on the air? Yeah. I'm live on the air, and I get evicted.
Yeah.
I was low key pissed at God. You feel me? It sent me back to the east side. Now I'm living back in my old trap house. Yeah. I'm mad as a mug. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then I had to look around. I had to look at what God was doing. I had to look at my marriage. I had to look at my relationships with my father. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I had to, by that time, I believe by that time, my father was starting to come to the church. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? My family's super Catholic. Yeah. You feel me? So, they didn't understand what the hell I was doing. They was like, yo, this motherfucker done joined the cult. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's another thing too, is that outsiders start feeling like too, it's a cult.
But listen, I low key got shunned and was made fun of by my whole family. Yeah. You feel me? They would see me at a party and I'd grab a beer and they'd go, oh, you can't do that. Ain't you a Christian now? You know what I mean? And I'm like,
don't we read the same book?
I'm like, you you feel me? Yeah. I'm like, damn, you got a beer in your hand. Ain't you Catholic? Yeah. Like what? You get what I'm saying? So there's these false perceptions, mm-hmm. you know what I mean, that people have of people who just love Jesus, mm-hmm. people who that just love God. You feel me? There's a crazy false perception on those people. You mm-hmm. get what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so, yeah. So be it. You get what I mean? I can't change your mind, and I'm not gonna sit here and shove my Jesus down your throat either. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that neither. Yeah. But I'm gonna continue to walk it out. Yeah. I'm gonna walk it out. You can figure it out yourself. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, when you say, "Dan, why that man so happy? How do his marriage thrive like that?" Mm-hmm. Man, his kids respect the hell out of him. Mm-hmm. Man, everything he touches, it thrives. Yeah. You want to know? You really want to know? You feel me? Yeah. You really want to know? Because you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people have very bad experiences like that fuck up their whole perception of religion.
Like who hurt you?
Yeah. Like we was talking about that dude on Facebook. Yeah, mm-hmm. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And to change their mind is like as a I don't got time to change nobody's mind like that. Like, I'm not about to sit here and try to change your fucking mind about how you feel about church. Like, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. You know?
Shit, man, I got a new one. I'm so old now. I use that.
You're not that old, bro.
I used to use that analogy, but all the time, right? You can lead a horse to the well, but you can't make him drink. Right. I didn't experience so much shit. Now, you could teach a motherfucker how to build his own well. Yeah. He gonna still want water out of your bucket. Yeah. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Yeah. You get what I mean? I done led people to the well plenty of times, dog. Mm-hmm. So many times that I said, okay, I'm gonna stop leading them to the well. I'm gonna teach you how to build a well. Mm-hmm. And then you teach them how to build a well, and nah. What you got? How much water you got in your shit? That's where I'm at right now, dog.
I feel you, bro. Patience, bro, is like, has patience been something that you've had to really learn to be able to communicate how you?
That's a great question.
Effectively.
That's a great question, man. I actually learned how to be patient this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I learned 40 years.
40 of them things, man. 40 calendars, bro. I finally, yeah, man. In January we was at Seamless, with the hookah company, and man, we was making good money, dog. We was making great money, and at that time I had my grandma. I had my grandma living with me at that time, and she just recently passed, But she came to live with me after she got out the hospital. She came to live with me after she got out the hospital, man, and just and flipped our world, man. Just kind of flipped our world all the way around, man. Did a total 180, you know what I'm saying?
Why? Because you had to take care of her?
We had to take care of her, Yeah, she had Alzheimer's, We just had to, I had to have a camera on her, my wife, bathed her, you know what I'm saying? Like she was just, she just needed to be taken care of, man, and she took care of me, you know what I mean? So she came in my life, man, and I know it was, it was God, man. You know what I mean? I know what God was trying to tell me. Yeah. You feel me? My family's so big, bro. Yeah. My family's so big. My grandma got 11 kids, bro. She could have went to anybody's house, bro. Yeah. You feel me? And even my family was like, dang, she going to Naichi house. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like that's where she going. Yeah. You feel me? Like even my family kind of was like, what the hell?
Is it safe up there?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. You get what I mean? That was the exact thought. So, so yeah, man. You know, we took grandma in. We took her in November. Mm-hmm. You know, we got to spend Thanksgiving with her. She got to, wake up on Christmas morning with us, man. We got to, decorate the tree with grandma. You know what I mean? Like it was just, it was out of this world, bro. It was beautiful. Yeah. And we was at Seamless at the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm in a strip club 2-3 nights a week, and we're
living a double life and shit.
Listen, bro. listen. And that's what it felt like. It's exactly what it felt like. You feel me? Especially when you got a belief system the way that I got. Mm-hmm. You get what I mean? You in there, you trying to be the light, you know what I mean, to people who are in the dark. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You know they going through some shit. You know what I mean? You know they've been hurt in their past, So, that was kind of draining me, you know what I'm saying? I kind of felt like I was like pouring out of an empty cup, you know what I mean? Yeah. Excuse me. I actually in January, man, I was like, this shit ain't it. You feel me? Like, and grandma had moved out by that time, you know what I mean? Grandma moved out by that time, and January came around, bro, and I was just like, this shit ain't it. I mean, we're making good money, bro. At the time, we're making good money. I'm like, man, this shit ain't it, Mm-hmm. Like, what it was, I need some purpose. This ain't, and God was like, just telling me to, slow down, take a break. And I was like, right now? Yeah. Like, you want me to take a break right now? Yeah. Like, man, we making money. You know what I mean? Like, we're making good money. Why? You feel me? Mm-hmm. And at the end of January, man, I kind of got this vision. I know some folks that do a lot of work over in China. And I got a vision. I actually knew that we was going to be quarantined. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I knew it. Mm-hmm. I knew we were gonna be on lockdown.
Something was coming.
Something was coming. Yeah. And God was like telling me, dog, just put it on my heart, like pull all your shit out. Yeah. The heart. She was managing she was managing Pink Taco at the Hard Rock, and the Hard Rock was closing February 2nd. Yep. So, I got the confirmation, and it was like, I talked to my wife. I said, we're gonna take a break. Cool? She was like, yeah. She was like, 30 days, take a little 30-day break, like the Hard Rock closes February 2nd. Like, we'll take a little break.
6 months later.
So that's what happened, man. So, I pulled all the hookah out. You feel me? Pulled all my sound equipment out. Mm-hmm. Stopped all the promotions. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And was kind of like, I'm gonna take this break. Yeah. February 2nd came around. Hard Rock closed, and man, we've been together every day. Yeah, you feel me? Me and my wife been together every day since February 2nd, man. No time apart, no nothing. You feel me?
Y'all didn't break up,
no nothing, man. We don't argue. You know what I mean? Can we don't argue.
Quarantine put couples through the fire, boy.
And all it did was bring us closer. Yeah, all it did was make us stronger. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like for real. Like we ready. Yeah, like we're so now here we are, and in a month, and then 5-6 weeks later, the city gets shut down. We was already quarantined. Yeah. We was already at home doing nothing. So when the shit hit the fan, we watched everybody around us, bro, scramble.
Panic.
Straight panic. Mm-hmm. We was like in the eye of the storm, homie. Yeah. You feel me? We was like literally in the eye of the storm. Yeah. Watching everybody around us just go crazy. Yeah. We sitting back like shit. We got change in the bank. Yeah. Got some cushion. We just bought our house. Like, well, everybody home now. Yeah. You get what I mean? But that's when I knew. And that's when I knew, man, because it was just, like I said, it was just confirmation for me. It was like, damn, like, look at God, yo. You feel me? One of the biggest things I didn't want to do, man, one of the biggest things I didn't want to do was take a break from the nightlife and from the DJ shit, because to me, that industry moves too fast.
Yeah, FOMO, fear of missing out. Yeah.
So I was like, yo, I can't, you know what I mean? That was my biggest thing. You know, I was like, really like, you know, like, man, I can't take no break right now, God. What's
I can't afford a break.
I can't, you tripping. You. This shit move too fast.
Yeah, that's money.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'll take a break for 6 months and try to come back, and it'll be somebody in my spot. I'll be, you know, three spaces behind. Like, I can't do that. Mm-hmm. So the way that I took it was, man, God's so good to me. He stopped the whole fucking world for me. Mm-hmm. He stopped the whole world for me, E. That's how good God is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever your perception is your perception.
Exactly.
But my biggest worry was my industry leaving me in the dust.
And you felt attached to it so much that you felt
it was
like,
my livelihood.
Yeah.
I raised my kids off of that shit for the last 10, 15 years. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something
that industry don't give a fuck about you.
At all.
Yeah.
At all. And that's why you got to cling on to it so hard. You feel me? Because if you let go, it's going to keep moving without you. It don't give a shit about you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So again, man, it was confirmation for me, man. Mm-hmm. It was God going, told you I had you fooled.
Yeah. Yeah, patience.
You get what I mean?
Patience seems to be the key factor in people getting to success or getting to the next level and being aware of what they're doing, bro. You know, when people get impatient, you tend to make irrational decisions. You know what I mean? You tend to move faster than you can keep up with. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I see it because I've been there. We've all been there, bro.
I'm so.
You know, it's like just.
Yeah. The patience is definitely, it's a life hack.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? It's a life hack, man. You know, and it sucks, man. It sucks that, you know, I'm such a go-getter, and I'm a grinder, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, you know, but that I never saw it before,
too.
You know?
Yeah, that energy is needed too. But you also need maybe your
balance, man.
Yeah, your balance. Maybe your wife is telling you,
it's the balance,
or just people around you. It's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to reel it in sometimes, you know what I mean, and concentrate that energy.
Well, discernment, man. You know what I mean? And that's another thing, man. You know, not to continue to bring up God, you feel me? But that's just, it's discernment. Yeah. You feel me? When you can discern your emotions from what God, from what God is telling you, that's a big deal. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Yeah. It's a big deal for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just having that relationship with God and being able to discern what's from Him and what's from my emotions.
Mm-hmm. Do you meditate?
You know, absolutely.
Yeah. What is your meditation process?
It's outside. I built a small. You know, I showed you when you came to the crib, my little altar in the back. You know what I mean?
I was gonna ask you about that. How you put the wood in the stone
on the brick and all that.
But we'll talk about that later. But
you got a carpenter's podcast too?
No, hell nah. I'll start doing a whole bunch of random weird shit.
You got your own YouTube channel and shit.
Bro.
We got
bro, I tell you, you should start one.
The side projects and shit. Let's go, man.
I got some pictures I want to show you. What I'm working on right now.
Okay.
The privacy wall. It's almost up.
Yeah.
It's almost done. It's almost ready to go. So I'm gonna show you
pictures.
Good. But
as soon as you're done, I'm need you at my house,
bro.
Start that
it's
process.
Looking beautiful.
Let's go.
I'm like, yo, I did this.
Yeah, trust me. That's how I felt when I built that little planter. You know that, like I said, man, that's.
Bro, but you know what's crazy?
That's my little spot.
Bro, but you know what's crazy is that when I do that, when I'm out there building, I turn all the music off.
Yeah.
I turn everything off. I like to just listen to myself work. I like to hear the sound of the saws, the sanders, when I'm drilling. I like to hear everything, and it's therapeutic. But it's also been like weird to think about that, like the process of building. It's like what society is based on. Like, you know, you want a church, you got to build it. You want a house, you got to build it. Like, building is such a fucking amazing thing, do, bro.
I'm a builder.
Yeah,
I'm a builder, man. Yeah. Like, definitely. I tell my wife all the time, man, I'm a builder. Mm-hmm. If I'm not building nothing, I don't feel I'm like fulfilling my purpose. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, and the greatest thing that I've ever built, man, is my family.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's the greatest thing I've ever built, dog. You know, my wife, 6 kids, like, I got homies, man. I got homies that go to prison, man, and they come out, and to them, respect is earned there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Your respect is earned out here, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Holding your family down, man.
Yeah,
Taking
do
care of
your
your
kids
family,
respect
man.
you?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly,
Your baby mama respect
Yeah,
you?
my sons wouldn't respect me the way that they do. You feel me? If I got caught up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They would never respect me for that.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Why was you doing that, Dad, to put yourself in that position?
Absolutely.
Shit? Yeah.
Man. I got pulled over on Nellis and Owens at night in my 82 Monte Carlo. You feel me? I had 10 pounds in the trunk. My fucking lights was off.
Back then, you going to the clinker.
The cop said, "Hey man, your lights is off." I said, "Oh shit, man. Man, thank you, man." Turned them on like, "Thank you, man. I appreciate that." He said, "All right, man, be careful." I said, "All right." I had 10 pounds in the trunk, dog, and this was when a seed was a felony.
Yeah, I got a story like that too, man. I think my white privilege kicked in though.
Yeah.
I think it kicked in.
See,
bro.
I'm half white, man. My mama could have birthed you, man. I'm
for
half
real?
white, man, but I couldn't. I'll show you a picture of my mom, man, in a minute.
Yeah.
But my mama's half white, man. I mean, my mom is white. I'm half white, dog. Like,
word?
I
I didn't know that.
I've never been able to. Yeah, you wouldn't know it, man.
That's how my old.
I went to juvie, right? I had court. When they brought me out, my mom was already sitting in the thing, right?
I thought you was a foster child or something.
And I'm walking, they got the little shackle shit, and I'm walking to my mom, and my mom grabs my hand, being a mom, she's like, "Oh my God, my son just, spent the night in jail." Like, you know what I mean? I'm a little kid and shit. She's like, and the judge is like, don't, you're not allowed to touch him, ma'am. And then he looks at me and he goes, "Is that your lawyer?"
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
wild.
bro.
That's
I
wild.
thought my mom was my lawyer, bro.
You should have been like, hell
You know
yeah,
what I
that's my lawyer instead.
I don't think it would have made a difference, dog, but
Damn, that's crazy. Oh, that's where we at?
117.
Okay, no. But I had a similar story, bro. Bro, my white privilege kicked in. I think it kicked in. No, because my older brother, me and my older brother, we got different dads. But my older brother,
man, I don't got no story like that.
my older brother's dark. My older brother's darker than you, bro. My older brother's full Italian, right? He's darker than you. Oh damn, you didn't crack that open yet.
Don't trip.
But so the story is that I was trapping. I was super trapping at this time. No job for 3 years, whatever. Woochie woo. I'm smashing down. I think it's Tanea in this girl's car that I was fucking with, right? Because I was one of them dudes like, fuck with a girl.
You was one of them.
Yeah,
she was at work. You had her car.
Yeah, she was at home. She was just letting me I was the dude. I was the boyfriend.
He was a dirtbag.
Yeah.
He was a real live dirtbag.
Yeah.
It's all right. Go ahead. Continue with your dirtbag story.
Vegas. Yeah. So I'm using and abusing this chick, not abusing her physically, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just taking all her shit because she giving it to me.
I wasn't just mentally and spiritually.
I regret, and I'm, you know what I mean? I've grown as a person since then. But bottom line is I was smashing, bro, and I had like a half a pound in my car, but it was all bagged up. It was all separated. Individually wrapped. I'm talking a QP, 2 ounces, all this and that, and I get pulled over. This little bitch ass cop sitting in the cut in the dark in the shadows, which I think should be illegal. Cause like you know what I'm saying? Like why you trapping people? Why you hiding out like a kid? Like you playing hide, you know what I'm saying? Like hide and go seek.
Announce yourself,
bro. What? It should be you have to announce yourself. And I get pulled over, right? And it's a bike cop. So usually they just write tickets and they say get on your way. But my dumb ass over here thinking I'm Scarface, smoking a joint while I got all this shit in the car. I roll down the window. Car smells like. Dang, bro, it's just loud. He's like, "Hey, sorry, your car smells like a little bit of marijuana. You been smoking?" And then I was like, "No, whatever." Like, I'm just like, man, I'm going to jail. I text a picture to the girl. I was like, "Yo, call a lawyer." You know what I'm saying? You don't have to come bail me out. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. And then He calls another unit, a cop car pulled up, and then he comes around the passenger side, right? He's shining lights, and I got my backpack in the front seat, and he's shining lights all through the car and shit. I'm like, fuck, I'm done. It's over with. They say, okay, sir, can you step out of the car? Right? They give me a DUI test. They make me walk in a straight line, do all that shit, right? And then they sit me on the thing, and they asked me if I had anything in the car or whatever. I'm like, no, you know what I mean, whatever. And then next thing you know, bro, they write me the ticket for speeding. They didn't search my car. They didn't search my car. And I got in my car with a speeding ticket, and I drove off, and I was like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Because this was before it was legalized.
Yeah.
So the only thing I could really chalk that story up to
that's the grace of God, baby.
What was it, or was it the color of my skin?
Nah, man, it's the grace of God, man.
Okay.
It's white boys in jail right now for marijuana, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
It's white boys in jail for trafficking marijuana, dog. Trust and believe, yo.
Yeah, she had a disease too. She had a disease. No, not like that, but she had like a muscle disease to where she had to smoke weed. She had to smoke weed, right? So they asked me why the car smelled like weed,
right?
And that's what I told her. I was like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend's car. She has this muscle disease where she's prescribed, for pain medicine or whatever,
Right.
And
because medical marijuana was okay.
Medical marijuana was okay, but it wasn't. This was like 2016.
Oh yeah. You know
what I'm saying?
He was pretty much good in 2016.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, still, like if it's bagged up.
I mean, you
know
know,
what I mean? I wasn't going to the clinker.
You probably would have got a slap on the wrist, you know what I mean, with the right
yeah.
lawyer and everything. You'd have been all right, man. But
I don't know where. I don't know what the point of that story was, but
white privilege.
White privilege for sure. And now it's like the worst thing in the world to be white. It's like,
man. Yeah. How you feel about that, man? Let's turn the tables real quick, man. How do you feel about that, man? Like, what is going on, dog? How does it feel to be white in 2020, man?
Well,
what is going on?
It feels like I'm almost. Sometimes I feel like disgraced with my with just like I just feel disgraced with America, and like because my level of understanding has grown so much in these past few you know what I mean, like in these past few months, and I've never been racist a day in my life. Like when growing up, my little league my little league football team, there was 3 white kids on the team. I practiced at West Middle School. You know what I mean? I was on the Jaguars, so I was around.
Did I coach this motherfucker?
Bro, I practiced over there at
I used to coach
CSN.
the Jaguars.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
No, you didn't coach me. I still.
I coached the Jaguars at West Middle School in 2005.
Nah, well maybe around that time. Yeah, maybe
Knox was over there with the Cheyenne kids and all that.
Yeah, we switched over to CSN too for a year or two, but so I never been racist a day in my life. Like having black friends, is Mexican friends. Like my best friend growing up was Mexican.
You grew up in the culture.
So I grew up like just that being normal. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
you being the only white boy around a bunch of black folks, Mexican folks, that's normal for you.
I've been called like for a while. I thought my name was white boy. I didn't start getting offended until I was older. Until I was like, bro, don't call me don't call me white boy. I have a name. You know what I'm saying? Right. But that taps into like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like that's racist. It's racist. It's racist as fuck, and it's not. It doesn't feel good to anybody. You know what I mean? And to answer your question on how it feels to be a white person, it's we have to take more responsibility, and we definitely have to take accountability. And white people, we definitely have to constantly check yourself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. In your thought process and what you think about the world and how it's going on, and especially with this Breonna Taylor shit, like, it's there's just everything. You got to check yourself, and you got to take it back through the history of African Americans in the United States, but just people of color in general, and white supremacy, and you have to see how that impacts everybody. And now it's even worse because back in the day they were open with it. But now it's like a weird subtle racism, but it's even more potent.
I feel like it's open.
It is. It is though, but it's also like you don't want to be labeled a racist. You can't come out and say some racist shit because you're getting fired from your job now. You know what I mean? And it's like
cancel culture, and that's the thing too. Cancel culture got motherfuckers running back into the closet.
Yeah,
like that's not where we need to be going right
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let them come out.
But it's so weird because racism.
Let them come out.
Racism is like it's like a thing that is like, it's like, I don't know. Well, with white supremacy, with white people, and it's like, you know, white people have had so much privilege and power for so long, and you know, a lot of people they just they just want to hold on to that, you know what I mean, and hold on to that privilege. They think they're losing something by like treating everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Right.
It's real simple. It's a real simple process.
It is. You would think so.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but that's why it's like I feel so blessed in the sense of I've been exposed to cultures and other people from a young age.
Exposed, man. That's a big word, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but I have a lot of white friends that
exposure
I grew,
will change your experience.
Yeah, bro, for real. Because then you feel it. You're there. Like you go over to your friend's house that's a different race than you. That's black. You know, if you're white and you go over to a black friend's house, it's gonna be a totally different
household is
experience.
different. Yeah.
They talk to each other different.
Yeah.
They eat different food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and you should invite them to your house too, so they have a good experience with white people from a
Exactly.
young age.
Exactly.
And there's just so many, for me, it's so many frustrations, and it's so many, like, even I have some white friends that never got that exposure.
Mm-hmm.
And I just see how blind and jaded they are by what the America has fed them over the years. You know, it's like
Exposure will change your experience, man.
Yeah,
The more you
100%.
expose the different cultures, the more your experience will change, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we're it's definitely fragile times. You know, I'm again, man, my age demographic, bro. We grew up with Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with George Carlin. You know, we grew up with comedians that had, you know, no holds barred. You feel me?
Yeah.
On the shit that they would say and the shit that they would make fun of. You get what I mean? And so nowadays, there's a little bit too much offense. Little too much offense. You know what I mean? So you know, it's and that allows for the spirit of division to creep in.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yep.
So you know, as long as I think there's a book out called the something like man, I can't think of it right now, but it's something about along the lines of the devil keeping us in offense.
Yeah.
Like that's his job.
Yeah.
To keep us in offense.
Yeah, and the divisiveness that it causes, and
Yeah.
it's like when I think about just life in general, it's like, yo, we're only here for, like, we all have very short lives in the grand scheme of things, and we're all on this little floating, you know, rock in the middle of, like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, like, what are we doing? Why are we just chilling, like, having great times
know,
and shit,
man.
but, it, you know.
I think white folks run the world because of white boying.
What is that?
You know, the
What do you
term
mean?
white boying.
Like,
You know,
I never heard that term.
You guys are fucking crazy. You know,
Yeah.
Like think about
Well,
it.
it's evil. Bro, white people are evil as fuck.
Yes, if that's what you want to call it, you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
I'm
But
saying,
I mean,
but-
you know, and you guys aren't afraid of death. I don't know if that's evil. I don't know if that's evil.
I never thought of it like
Think
that.
about it like that, man. You feel
Yeah.
me? I don't think white folks are scared. I don't think white folks are afraid of death.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In a very, very literal sense. I don't think
Yeah.
you guys are afraid of death, man. And I think
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons that that's one of the reasons that white folks reign supreme.
Yeah.
You feel me? Think about it. Just really, really, really,
Yeah, I'm gonna
really.
sit on that. I'm gonna sit on that.
Yeah. Like think about Christopher Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Think about Ferdinand Magellan. Think of these.
Across the ocean,
Think
bro,
of
in that
the motherfucker that
rinky-dink
just
ass
sat
boat.
there and said, "Hey man, build me that boat right there."
I'm gonna take it.
You
across-
motherfuckers think we're gonna fall off the edge of this shit if we? Man, hey, who wants to come with me?
Yeah.
Let's go see.
That's true. That's true.
You get what I mean?
That's true.
That's white boying.
Yeah,
that's white boying. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Let's see.
they're not afraid to die in the name of exploring and conquering. You get what I mean? And you feel me? And
Yeah,
so maybe
I think another thing too is that like we're not that, like, you think about 2020, bro. Like 1920 wasn't that long ago. 1820 wasn't that long ago. Really, in the grand scheme of like 1720, 1620, we're not that far away from like the raping and pillaging and conquering. Like as human beings, our evolving. Like, we're not that far away.
Right.
That's why we still fight. That's why we still, like, you know what I mean?
Honestly, man, I think, and again, man, this is me. This is my opinion, all right? This is my opinion, and, you know,
all opinions are your own.
And absolutely. This ain't not yours, not E Square, you
yeah.
know, not the Junction or anything, man. You know what I mean? This is mine. The camera on me. The mic is on.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't need money. You don't need money to fight wars. You just need enough people willing to die.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah. You want change in this country? We really want change in this country?
Yeah. Die
for it.
Yeah, we people don't want to die.
No.
People want to be famous.
No, it's not even that. I want to change your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, want to change your mind. There's not a law that you can write into existence that will change a racist's heart.
Yeah.
There's no law.
That's the point I was trying to make about racism. It's not. It's a belief.
It's a heart thing.
Yeah, it's
a heart problem.
Yeah, it was taught to you.
And the only thing that changes a man's heart from experience, man, is the grace of God, man. That's it. That's the only thing that will change your heart. Other than that, fam, you're gonna stay in your ways. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, you know, like I said, man, are we willing to die to change people's minds? You feel me? Because if we're not, then what the fuck are we doing, dog? The fuck are we doing? You get what I mean? Really, what the fuck are we doing? Do we need another? Do we need another? You know? Do we need another sweet talking president? Listen, I voted for Obama twice.
Yeah. God, the president.
Think about it, dog. Like really think about that shit, dog. Like right now. Do you know what has people on the edge of their seat? Do you know what has people in the streets? It's because there's nobody sweet talking them right now.
Yeah. True.
BLM was started on Obama's watch.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He's a great talker. I love that dude, yo.
Yeah.
I love when he gets up and he speaks.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because you could be ready to put a bullet in a motherfucker's head. You feel me? In a fellow American's head. And Obama will get up and speak.
Give you some hope.
And give you some hope.
Yeah.
And sit down and look at your fellow American like, well, that motherfucker ain't so bad after all. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't need another president like that. We don't. We need a president in office that's not gonna sweet talk us. We need a president in office
that's willing to die.
That's gonna make us pissed off, so we can get the fuck up out of our chairs.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Why do we want it to go back to the way it was?
Yeah.
That's what got us here. You get what I mean? So the dude in office right now, cause he don't bother me like he bothers other people. You feel me? I don't want to remove him, so to speak.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because he's the person that's pissing everybody off. You get what I mean? People don't play chess like I do, dog. People don't play chess like I do, bro.
No, I hear you.
I'm the type that needs things have to get worse before they get better. So when is the shit gonna really hit the fan? You get what I mean? Like let's.
Oh, now you want to come vote. It took a Trump to come in.
It took a Trump for you to get the fuck off your ass.
And go vote.
Nah, it's too late, dog.
Yeah.
It's too late. The country's more divided than it's ever been. You get what I mean? It might take a civil war.
Yeah, you think it'll get to that? I don't think people want to die, bro.
You get what I'm saying? It brings it right back to my point.
Yeah,
so what brought about change? What brought us out of slavery?
Yeah.
The Civil War. Right? The country was so divided on the subject that we fucking went to war.
Yeah. And people were willing to die for that.
And people was willing to die for that shit. That's where I'm at with it.
That's a great point.
History repeats itself.
It's a great point.
So if you're not ready to lace up your boots and die for the shit that you believe in,
that you're talking about on Instagram,
sit your ass down.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Because you ain't making no change through your social media posts.
Yeah.
You feel me? You ain't making no change through your living room. You get what I mean? Ain't nobody coming to save us. You know what I mean? Like, I follow Derek Grace, man. I love that dude. You know what I mean? And he always talks about trauma bonding. And that's what it is. You get what I mean? He's like, buy guns, get money, and get ready.
Yeah.
Because it's coming.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's coming, dog. And when that shit comes to your front door, are you gonna be ready?
Right.
Or are you gonna fall in line?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I already told my wife. I told my wife they put tanks and boots on the street. We dying right here, in our home that we own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For our beliefs, right here.
Yeah, I feel you. That's crazy to think about it this way. It's crazy. I haven't got to this point yet. But you're right.
know.
Because of the social media and all this shit, and everybody thinks they got a voice, and everybody wants change and all this. But you were just clicking a button on your phone really ain't doing much.
You can't get rid of racism, fam.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't get rid of sin.
It's going to take generations and not in this lifetime.
It's not even that. It's
Yeah.
not even that. It's you need the darkness in order to see the light. It's balance. It's perfect balance.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
What side you want to be on?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
What side do you want to be on? What
Yeah.
side do you stand for? What side will you die for?
Mm-hmm.
Easy money, man.
Oh, you got my mind spinning right now. Oh, man.
We can go deeper into that, man, but we ain't got no time.
Well, yeah, let's wrap it up, my
know what
G.
I'm saying?
Yo, I'm still
That's it, man.
I'm processing this because that was pretty deep. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
gonna sit on it.
Yeah, I know.
I'ma sit on it.
We usually get light. We
Yo,
usually
you got a
light.
clip. You got a clip right there, bro.
Yeah. Well, we're usually
got a
we're
clip
usually
right there.
light in on the conversation, and then we
Yeah.
get deeper as
So that's why I love. That's why I
man.
love this, and I hope
know?
I hope you do something similar to this because
It's coming,
it'll
man.
work. It'll work.
It's coming, and I'll
Yes.
bring you on.
Stick talks.
I'll bring you on. I'll
Oh,
bring you
yeah,
on the
yeah.
stick talk. See?
Oh yeah.
I'll
Come
bring you on the
man.
stick talk, man.
Come on, man.
And
I
we'll,
listen,
and we'll,
bro.
and we'll get it. We talking it. We speaking it in the existence, man. So
Yeah.
you know, when I speak, it shit happens.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
You feel me,
All right, man. Well, you want to plug anything before we get up out of here?
man? You know, follow Chief Lumpia.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tag you in all these posts. and
Follow
shit.
Chief Lumpia, man, and you know, go follow Hookah Jazz, man, because we ain't done yet. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, we got a meeting after this.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate you coming
Yeah.
back, bro. My first return guest,
Let's go.
DJ Valet. I love
Let's
you,
go.
bro.
I'm ready. I'm ready for a three-peat, man. I'm ready
Hello.
for a three-peat. I love you too, man. I love you too. I love what you're doing, man.
Thanks,
Keep it
man.
pushing, man. You got my support, man.
I appreciate it, man.
All right.
Till next time.
Yeah.
No, I sounded okay with the.